Good morning, P1. Welcome back to IP English Time Online. It's our lesson 67. What time is it now? It's time to start the new lesson. We are going to continue learning our unit number 5 at school. Okay, let's start our lesson with conversation time. I want you to review how to start the conversation about first name and last name. Let's watch the video me and Teacher Noi created for you.
My name is Val Hakimova. What's your first name? Val. What's your last name? Hakimova. My name is Sirirak Sankot. What's your first name? Sirirak. What's your last name? Sankot.
Okay, P1, let's continue the lesson with the activity. I will check how you remember the conversation. Let's have a look at the picture. Do you know who is it? P1. This is a famous cartoon character from the SpongeBob cartoon. Sandy Cheeks. It's Sandy Cheeks, and now we're going to do an activity. I want you to read the question, but we have to choose between first and last. What's your beep name? Okay, you can see the first name and the last name of Sandy Cheeks, and we have to find where is the first name and where is the last name. Okay, let's choose first name. What's your first name? Can you tell me? Where is the first name? Cheeks or Sandy? Sandy, very good. This is the first name. What's your first name? Sandy. Let's try to do question number 2. What's your beep name? Do you remember? What should we choose now? First or last? Last. Now we want to know about her last name. What's your last name? Cheeks. Good job. Okay, so the first name is Sandy and the last name is Cheeks. Let's continue our activity. Who can tell me who is it? Do you remember? Lisa Simpson. Good job. This is Lisa Simpson from Simpsons cartoon. Okay, let's do a question. We are interested in her first and last name. Let's choose her last name first. What's your last name? This is our first question. So can you choose between Lisa and Simpson? Where is the last name? Simpson, that's true. This is her last name. And the second question, what's your first name? And where is the first name? Lisa, good job. Okay, let's read the questions and answers one more time. What's your last name? Simpson. What's your first name? Lisa. Good job, P1. Let's try one more. Wow, who is it? Can you tell me? This is a superhero. Tony Stark, Iron Man. Okay, let's do an activity. Question number 1. What do you want to choose, first or last? What's your first name? Can you tell? Tony or Stark? Tony, yes, well done. This is the first name. And question number 2. What's your last name? Can you tell me the last name? Stark. Perfect. Okay, good. Question number 1. What's your first name? Tony. And what's your last name? Stark. Okay, good thinking, P1. Who is it? This is our next famous person. This is a singer. Justin Bieber. Yes, this is a Justin Bieber, very famous singer. Okay, let's try to ask the question. Number 1. What's your last name? For example, let's start with the last name. Can you choose between Justin and Bieber? Where is the last name? Bieber. This is the last name. Okay, fine. And the question number 2. Now, what do you want to choose, first or last? Are you interested in the first name or last name? First name, okay, because we have already asked about the last name. And question number 2, let's read it. What's your first name? So we have to choose between Justin and Bieber. We know that Bieber is a last name, so Justin is the first name. Good job, Justin Bieber. Okay, thank you for doing this activity together, P1. Now you can ask your friends about first and last name. And you can answer if somebody asks you. I want to give you homework. You need to turn page 20 and we're going to do part C at home. I want you to read the question and write the answer. For example, what's your first name? Valeria. This is my first name. This is an example how to do the activity. And what's your last name? Hakimova. This is my last name. My first name, Valeria. And my last name, Hakimova. And now it's your turn. I want you to write your first name and your last name. Okay, thank you for the lesson, P1. Let's continue learning tomorrow. See you soon. Bye-bye. Have a nice day.